What made you join the RAF? What made you join, when you joined up,
Well,
why?
that's what I wanted to do, go into, and I said I'll pick the RAF. Thought it'd be easier. It was, than the army. And it wasn't fair, because the army served 4 years. RAF served 3 years. Didn't seem fair to me.
You said you were stationed in Oxford.
Near Oxford. I
Oxford.
walked it 6 miles.
Is that where you did your training?
That's where I was, yeah, in the beginning with it. Abingdon. Where they make the MGs.
So when you did your training, what was that like?
Oh, I went to Blackpool. I did about 6 weeks in Blackpool, I think. I got married on the 22nd of March. I was on my way overseas at the end of March.
So were you married before you went?
Got married just before I went.
Right. So...
And my wife was getting 7.6 a week. And they gave me 7.6 a week. And I got promoted, so once...
Oh, you were a Lance Corporal then?
That made up to 10 shillings a week.
Right. Did you know where you were going? Did you know you were going to the Far
No,
East?
not really.
No?
They just wanted us overseas. Yeah.
So that would be a long trip, would it? Was that a long trip?
Yeah, well, how long did it take? 3 weeks, I think. Couldn't go through the Mediterranean because it'd get bombed. The Germans controlled the Mediterranean. Yeah.
So did you stop off at anywhere else in Africa?
Cape Town.
Okay, just Cape Town.
Yeah. Wouldn't let us go off of Freetown because of malaria. Epidemic of malaria. There was a chap on board the boat, hung himself up with his tie. You shouldn't have sent him. He lost his parents, he lost his children, his wife, everybody in the raids on London.
And that was sailing out?
There's nobody left on him, and yet they still sent him out to India. You shouldn't have done that.
When you left Cape Town, you went straight to Chittagong
I was
then?
going out to India. And then I went from Bombay to Calcutta, and from Calcutta up north for a while, and then from there down to Chittagong.
What was it like, Chittagong then?
Dirty. If you went to the cinema, you had to put your legs up because of ants. And money went short. Some was storing it up. So we had to buy stamps as money.
Well, Chittagong, they raided Chittagong, didn't they?
Raided Chittagong.
Yeah.
I know, because I got under the bridge 2 or 3 times going to Chittagong. Text up.
What did you used to do? What was your main job in the army?
Oh, I drove a wagon. I used to collect the rations and things like that. Yeah. And I drove the fire engine. It cost me a trip to see Berlin because I was on duty in the fire engine. Aye.
This is back in 1944, 45?
45, yeah.
Long time ago.
I remember she came to see us. She's as old as me, well, she's older than me.
Yeah.
Slightly. She was very smart going out there.
How many troops went to see her? How many army personnel?
I don't know, because I missed it.
Right.
I missed it. I couldn't go because I was on duty on the fire engine.
Right. So when the Japanese bombed you, when the Japanese used to drop the bombs, what was that like?
They just come in. My wagon broke down. I left it on the airfield and come away. When I come back, gone, blew it up. Yeah. One of the worst things that happened to me, though, was I got covered in leeches. I jumped into a trench. When I got out, I was covered in leeches. And I used to smoke. Kill them all.
Oh, did you ever go on any planes?
No, I used to get the bodies and things out.
Oh, that must have been awful.
Yeah. I got into one plane, climbed up the front back, American one, P-47, looked through, there was somebody's brains in front of me.
Oh, must have
So
been
I had to
awful.
get a bag, put the brains in the bag and take it to the morgue.
Oh, that's
So his
awful.
head shot off. Pretty rough. Then I had to go out and pick a body up of a young pilot, and he was only about that big. And I always remember when I put him in the ambulance, in a bag, the body banging on the bottom of the, because the roads were rough, and the body used to bang on the ambulance floor when I took him to the morgue. I can't remember the morgue.
Can you remember the name of the ship you sailed out to the Far East
I remember
on?
one ship, but I don't remember the other one. Dominion Monarch. That was one ship. But I think I came overseas back again on that. They came to me, came to us and said, right, you've got to cut sandwiches up for everybody on board. So I got a big bowl, margarine, melted it, a brush, like a paintbrush, and just painted all the bread with margarine. And somebody else put the corned beef on. Coming back on the boat,
Right.
I shouldn't have done it. Everybody had a bush hat, and they chucked them in the water. I chucked mine in the water. Should have kept it. Yeah, should have kept it. I should have done.